knees bent and feet flat on the ground. You can place your hands either behind the thighs or on top of the knees. Moving through seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, pull the chest and belly forward, lift the gaze. As you exhale, round through the spine, straighten out the arms, chin to chest. Inhale to lift the heart, gaze up. And exhale, chin to chest, round through the spine. So keep moving here on your own, warming up the spine. If it feels good, you can close your eyes and really just feeling the movement in your body. Taking a few more rounds here, breathing evenly in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, come to a neutral spine and place your hands behind you with the fingertips facing forward. Make sure your feet are hip-width distance apart. And then on your next inhale, you're going to press down through the feet, lift your hips, come into reverse tabletop. Opening the heart towards the sky and getting that stretch in your shoulders and chest. One more breath. As you exhale, release your hips down to the ground. From here, roll onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Straighten out your legs. Heels stacked over your hips. Keep your right leg straight, plant your left foot flat on the ground, interlace your hands and place them behind the back of your right leg. Getting a hamstring stretch as you hug your right thigh closer in towards your body, relaxing your shoulders, the muscles in your face. Good, lift your left leg up and then release your right foot down to the ground. Interlace hands behind your left leg. Holding here as you breathe. And then slowly lift your right leg up so both legs are straight and lifted. Place your hands on your knees, rock up once, rocking back twice, one more time, rocking all the way up into butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together, knees open out wide. Root down through your sit bones, lengthen through your spine. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Relaxing your head and neck down. You can use your elbows here for support, gently pressing against the inner knees to open up the hips a little more. With your next breath, gently lift yourself all the way up, straightening out the spine. Draw the knees together, plant your feet flat on the ground, and then turn to face the back of your mat. Plant your hands, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Root your heels down towards the ground. Press down through the palms of your hands and relax your head and neck. Taking a moment to notice here how this first initial downward dog feels in your body. And then from here, come up high on your left toes and completely straighten out the right leg, pressing your right heel down towards the ground. Feel the sensation in the back of the right leg. And then switch, coming up high on the right toes, straightening out the left leg. Continue to press down evenly through the palms of the hands. Straightening out both legs now, rooting evenly down through both heels. Take one breath here, and then roll forward high on the toes, come into a high plank. Drop your knees down, come into puppy pose. hips stacked over the knees, extending the arms out in front of you and resting your forehead down on the ground. Pressing down evenly through the palms, getting that stretch in the chest, shoulders, relaxing the face and the entire backside body. Take one more breath here. And then press into your palms, lift yourself up. And then lower hips, belly down to the ground. Coming into a baby cobra, hugging the elbows in. Inhale to lift the chest, open the heart. Exhale, release down. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, release. Inhale, push the floor away with your hands, baby cobra. And exhale, release. Tuck your toes under, lift your kneecaps. Use your core strength to push yourself back up through high plank and then downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Root down through your left foot. Inhale the right leg for three-legged dog. Keep the hips squared, facing the ground. Big breath in, and then as you exhale, step right foot forward, coming into a grounded runner's lunge. So you're pressing your hips down. Begin to shift your weight back and forth, getting a deep stretch in that front left hip flexor. Keep the chest open. One more breath. Good. Lift your hips, hop that left foot forward, coming into a warrior one stance. So back foot at about a 45-degree angle. Bend into your right knee and then lift yourself all the way up. Arms reach up overhead, shoulders stacked over the hips, warrior one. Interlace hands behind your back, press the palms together, squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other. As you exhale, lower into humble warrior, reaching your fist up and over as the crown of your head reaches for the ground. Breathe deeply into the belly. Notice where you feel the stretch. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up, come back into warrior one. Straightening out the right leg, bring your hands to your hips, coming into pyramid pose, hinging forward, keeping the spine straight. Keep your hands to your hips, or if it's accessible for you, you can release your hands down to the mat, folding over the right leg. Keep your hips squared, facing the front of the mat, relaxing your upper body. Inhale to lift your gaze, bend into your front knee once more. Inhale for warrior one. Exhale, warrior two, opening up to the left side of your mat, back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Gaze out ahead of you. Keep the weight even between the legs. As you exhale, reverse warrior, leaning your weight back and breathing into the right side body. Extended side angle, right elbow will rest just above the right knee as you reach your left arm up and over. Keep your right hip open and keep actively pressing your right knee towards the right side of your mat. Reverse triangle, straighten out your front leg and lean your weight back. Left hand rests gently on the back leg. Triangle pose. Right hand will come down either to the ground or your right shin as you extend your left fingertips up towards the sky. Keep pressing your left hip back. left hand comes down, high lunge twist. Reach the right arm up as you twist onto the back toes. Right hand comes down, coming back into that grounded runner's lunge. Gazing out ahead of you, leaning your weight back and forth. Drop your back knee down and come into lizard pose. Bring your right hand inside of your right leg and heel toe your right foot towards the outer edge of the mat. Keep pressing your hips down. Keep the chest lifted and just notice how this feels in your body. If this is a deep enough stretch for you, stay here. Otherwise, you can always lower down onto your forearms to get a deeper sensation. We'll take about 5 more breaths here in this stretch. On your last breath, you're going to bring your right hand to the outside of the right leg, heel toe your right foot in towards the center of the mat, and then draw your right knee back to meet your left knee, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, open the heart, chest, and exhale, release. Option to come back into baby cobra or find upward facing dog. Pressing down into the palms to lift the kneecaps, thighs, hips. Holding here for a breath. Exhale, push the floor away with your hands, lift your hips, downward dog. Settle back into your body. Come back to your breath. Root down through your right foot. Inhale the left leg, three-legged dog. Engage your core. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, shift your weight forward, hugging the left knee into your chest, and then step the left foot forward, coming into your grounded runner's lunge. Keep the hips lifted. Shift your weight back and forth, really focusing on that front right hip. And then lift your hips up, hop the right foot forward, coming into your warrior one stance, hips still facing the front of the mat, bend into your front knee, lift yourself up, warrior one. Knit the rib cage together, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Interlace hands behind your low back, draw your fist down towards the ground, take a big breath in. As you breathe out, lower into humble warrior, bringing your left shoulder just above your left knee, relaxing the crown of your head down towards the ground, breathing space in the shoulders.